good to get the win, win the series, go 3 out of 4. So that was good. Obviously Jack gave us a great start. That was awesome to see. Just needed it, obviously, and really was able to hold him down, which was awesome. And I'm really proud of him for going out there and throwing 6 strong innings and just give us a chance. And obviously I'm really glad that Jordan Rathbone's on our team. Just one of the toughest kids, and just does a great job. Goes out there and gives us the lead right away. Another tough at bat, another hit, another line out. Just almost in the 7th or whatever, bottom of the 7th, it's that ball to the wall. Just does a great job. Litchfield comes in, does a great job. Gets in trouble a couple times, is able to pitch out of it. Huge double play turn there by Montez and Freeland to save the game and get us out of it, which was one of the best double play turns. So that was fun to see. And obviously Joseph does a great job. A tough angle with that lefty, strides towards the dugout and behind his back basically, and stays on the ball, able to keep it fair. And Pablo doing a great job getting off and scoring from first base in that situation where they're probably playing no doubles and outfielders are back. So just being able to use the speed to score. So it was good. We got to do a lot better things. We had some opportunities to blow the game open, bases loaded, and second and third strikeouts, weak contact. We just got to be better. They got the first opportunity they had was second and third. Like the guy battled, fouled off a couple pitches, able to just take the ball the other way. And I'd like to see us do a little bit more of that, because we had some opportunities again to take less pressure off of us. Obviously, end the game earlier. So we just got to keep working, got to get better. Still a lot of things we got to work on, but obviously it's good to get 3 out of 4.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Can you talk more about the decision to start Sinclair today? AJ Jones had kind of been in that role the past few weeks.
Yeah, AJ just wasn't feeling very good, so it was a last-minute switch. More of an emergency thing, obviously, but obviously Jack's earned to be in the starting rotation with this 2 starts against Stetson and this. So we'll just have to figure out going forward what's going to happen and make sure AJ's okay and feels okay, to be able to throw his bullpen this week and whatnot. But we'll obviously just like we do every weekend, just reevaluate everything in the program and figure out what's the best way to go about the next 4 games. And we'll figure that out, I guess, tonight or tomorrow.
Coach, I know it's a short notice, but can you update us at all on what happened to Matt Archer and what you saw and if he's okay?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Just something with his leg. He's in there seeing the doctor right now, so I haven't heard anything yet. But obviously, just celebrating, kids being kids. So I don't know. No one's told me what happened, if he was just jumping up and down or somebody rolled him or whatnot. But hopefully we'll get the doctor and see what he has to say and go from there.
Coach, you guys left 13 runners on this game, but you obviously got the run when it mattered the most. What were some of the things that you liked from your offense this game and some of the things that you didn't like too?
I just didn't like that we couldn't get hits when we needed them. We had runners in scoring position. Ben McCabe gets the ground ball with a runner at third to give us a run. Obviously, Rathbone on the home run, but we had 4 or 5 opportunities, 6 opportunities with runner at second and third, bases loaded. We just can't put the ball in play. We just strike out looking, strike out swinging, just non-competitive at bats. Just frustrating. As much as we work on stuff and just work on the toughness and stuff, we're just not able to execute it. So we just gotta keep grinding, but we gotta get tougher and again have that mentality of just especially when you get runner at third base or the infield back, and you're just kind of trying to find a way to put the ball in play up the middle of the field and not try to do too much. Tell the guys all the time, we don't need heroes. We just need guys to pass the bat, get the next guy up. We're just not doing a good enough job of that with runners in scoring position. So we just got to keep working, keep showing up to practice every day and find a way to get better.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. It was a tough, hard-fought win going in extra innings there, but you made it happen and got it done. Look, it's been an up-and-down season this season. You have highs and lows throughout. It was a good bounce-back week for you guys. What improved this week? What did you see out of your guys that came through this week that didn't necessarily happen last week? And is this more of the team we can expect going forward for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, we still got to do better. I don't think we're anywhere near the team that we need to be in. And it's really the consistency that's the most frustrating part of, being able to show up every day and get quality starts every time. And again, it's not going to be 7 innings, 1 run every time, but we got to be able to put together some consistency on the mound, consistency out of the bullpen. The bullpen's got to get a lot better. And then just consistency offensively. I mean, just more toughness, being able to get the runs we need to. You got a chance to knock teams out of the game. Like, you got to be able to take advantage of it. Like that, the 7th inning shouldn't be the opportunity that they had to tie the game. They shouldn't have that opportunity because we should be up 5-6 nothing at that point. We're not. So you just put more pressure. You make the opportunities for them. The Stetson game, the same thing. Like we don't score enough runs. We make the game where we get the lead, but we should be up 3 or 4. We're only up 1. They hit the double and they hit 3 ground balls and don't leave the infield. Like, that's baseball, but you put yourself in that situation that you can allow that to happen if you don't take advantage of opportunities when you get it. And look, you're facing dudes that are making great pitches, but if you're missing cookies or you're taking strike 3 looking, like, you just got to be better at that. Like, having quality at bats, lining out, doing stuff like that, fighting pitches off. Those are the things that we want to see in those situations. So we just got to be more consistent with that. 1 through 9. And so, again, we just got to be better at that. The consistency is the most thing. I mean, just the roller coaster ride of playing well, not playing well, playing well, not playing well. Like, and guys got to step up. Like, we got a lot of injuries. Like, but it doesn't matter. Like, nobody cares. Like, you go out and you do your job. You prepare like you're going to be the guy, and when you get your opportunities, you got to be ready to go. You got to make the most of it. So, but the consistency is the biggest thing that's just frustrating because we show glimpses of greatness, and then some days we just don't show up. And again, at the end of the day, that comes down on me that I'm not doing a good enough job to get them to show up every single day and do their job to the best of their ability, no matter who we're playing, no matter what the situation is. Like, show up to the park and play the game the right way and play hard. We got to be better at that.
Coach, can you talk a little bit more about Jack Sinclair? What made him so effective? I mean, his ability to throw 6 innings today and throw almost 90 pitches, which he's never done before in any game. Why do you think he was so effective today?
Well, I mean, just able to dominate with his fastball, and obviously the velocity helped, but be able to move it in and out and get guys to chase up in the zone. The left-handers, which he's had some issues with, he was able to neutralize them a little bit with the changeup. Obviously, the right-handers. When they got into aggressive counts or we knew aggressive hitters were up, he was able to land the slider for strikes and get him out front for weak contact. And then again, we talk about adding and subtracting. You get to slow the bat down, like for the slider, and then he's able to blow the velocity, in on their hands and whatnot, and really get a lot of weak contact. So he just did a great job of managing the game in terms of, executing up and down and east and west, and adding and subtracting and landing pitches when he needed to. So he just attacked the zone, which again, he's had some issues with that this year. So just to see him have that growth and felt comfortable. You could just tell, like, just love the attitude and the kind of body language on the mound. Like, just really was good to see him go out there and really kind of have that dominant look on his face and his body language, and that carries over to how you pitch.
Coach, Jeffrey Pena, I know, left the game last night in North Florida. Obviously didn't play today. How is he doing?
Yeah, he's doing okay. Just a little sore in his leg, and we'll kind of see day to day. And he's obviously a tough kid and super athletic, and hopefully he can recover, faster. But it's going to be a day-to-day thing. But just didn't feel really well today, and it's really tough to push when you're not in conference, and just got to get him ready for the long haul. And so give him days off until we feel like he's comfortable and out of the danger zone of re-injuring it, and hopefully that's sooner than later.
All right, I think that was the final one. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.